Hey guys, and welcome to another cool YouTube video. In this video we will discuss about the for loops in JavaScript. So we are going to use now for loops in our JavaScript. So let's start with the for JavaScript tutorial for beginner series, and welcome to the JavaScript tutorial number 21. So in this video we will talk about the for loops in JavaScript. So we have two types of mainly loop in JavaScript. So in the last part we will talk about the while loop. So in this video we will talk about the for loops in JavaScript. So again, like this, we have for loop which takes, so for loop is different from while loop because for loop first take three parameters, in which the first parameter is the starting point and the second parameter is the ending point, and the third parameter is the steps, that how many number of steps you're gonna executing, and then it takes in curly braces, and in curly braces your conditions and like this. So we have for loop in three types. So first type is this, like starting point, ending point, steps, and the second type is using for of, which is using in list. We will see in upcoming days how actually this for of is using in list and for in using in dictionary. We will actually see this. Okay, so this is the example of the for loop JavaScript for in statement. So we have a variable, so this is the example of our dictionary, how actually for in is working. Okay, so this example also, this is of the lists in which we're going to use for of. So first talking about our for loop, so let's talk about the for loop. So we have let x is equal to hello world, like this way, and we're gonna use for loop. So we say for and a starting point, so we say for I is equal to 0 and I is less than the x dot length, and if you know, this x dot length is used for measuring the length of the string, and we're gonna put a condition in which we have some steps. So we're gonna use I plus plus, and the meaning of this I plus plus is one steps. So what we're gonna say, console.log, and using x and execution I. So this will print me each and every character of this. So control S for saving, and okay, so we're gonna use in our command promote and running our HTML file. So console.log when say, so we got this HELLO, and this world is this in this way. So this is how actually in JavaScript these for loops are working. Let me show you one more example using node main.js library. So as you can see, this way we got first this H and then this E and then double LO, and there we got a space, and we have talked about this in strings, that there is a space also for this. So we have a space, and that is one also the position, and then this world. So this is how actually the things are working in using for loops. What about next an example in which we have a number like 12902992918, like this number. So this number will not be printed according to this for loop. So what we have to do, so we're gonna convert this number to a string. So we say x dot to string, x is equal to x dot to string. So now this is converted, and when saving and running our node main.js. So what is this node? Is actually the node.js library. If you don't know about this, we will talk about this also, but this is just for your explanation. So we got 1290292, like this word. Okay, what about when using this thing in alert? So we're gonna say alert and x index position I. So now we're running our HTML file. So saying index.html, and now saying it this I say first, now 2902991, like this way. So this is how actually we can use this thing. Okay, so talking about the third method. Okay, third question, What about printing the same string characters in this as we do in while loops? What about in this also? So we're gonna say for in this if we say for I is equal 0, and then we say I is less than the 100, I is less than 20, and then we're gonna use I plus plus, and then we're gonna use a condition. So in that we say console.log, and then this character. So it doesn't take in while loops we need to do some it takes spaces in while, but not in this. So and now using dot repeat. Now dot repeat is a method which will repeat this thing several times. So console.log, saving, running our HTML file, using F12 for developer options. So as you can see this, we got this our output, which is in the character file like this way. So first time 1 star, then 2 star, then 3 star, then 4. What about using something different way? What about when printing our first 5 odd numbers or first 10 odd numbers? So we're gonna say 4, and then you're using I 0, and I is less than 20. Okay, and I plus equal to, like this way, and then using console. Okay, we have to put curly braces first. So this curly braces, and in this curly braces we're gonna say console.log, and then using this I. So it will print me first from 0 to, okay, for odd numbers we can say it from this one, using our HTML file, F12 for developer options. So as you can see it gives 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 15 17 19. So like this way, and it prints this thing 2 times. That is just for setting purpose. Okay, and we're gonna use first for odd numbers. So we're gonna say I is equal to 0 like this way, HTML file, developer option. So now you can see it gives me 0 to 4 6 8 like this way. Okay, what about using any third condition in this, like we gonna say star also, and we can use this for more, like 200s for console.log of I, running HTML file, running developer option. So this while made times again, but this is not for each loop. So we're gonna use this for loops in this way. What about saying example of our prompt method, enter a number. So enter a number, and we're gonna say for I is equal 0 and I is less than x dot length, and then we're gonna use I plus plus, and then there is a condition. So saying the same example which we have done in the last. So we're gonna say sum is equal 0, and now we're gonna say a, and that is equal to parse int of x index position I, and now we're gonna say sum plus equal a, and now we're gonna do is alert sum. So in the last tutorial we actually see this question also, how you can print this thing using while loop, and in this we see actually how you can print this. So there is no meaning, or there is no difference, means the both they are the different concept, but loop is no way. Okay, so let me explain you one more good question in this. So what about when I told from you to 4 and saying okay, so in the last tutorial we actually see about while, in which we need a condition like while I is less than 100 like this way. What about an infinite loop, that which will not stop like this way? So saying I is equal to 0 and while I is greater than -1, and then doing console.log. Now I am not explaining you any concept, but just for next tutorial let me introduce you a short method. So we're gonna say node main.js. So as you can see this, let me show you. So I think you can understand why this, what is this. Using for loop you can create this infinite loop. So in the next tutorial, which is going to be something good tutorial, in which we're gonna see actually what is an infinite loop, how you can create infinite loop using while and for methods. So wait for the next part. So this is all about how you can use the for loops in JavaScript. In the next video we will discuss about the infinite loops in JavaScript. So thanks for watching this tutorial. Like, share and subscribe Coding India on YouTube. Also you can join me on Twitter. You can join my JavaScript tutorial for beginner series for learning JavaScript, and also for the Python, JavaScript and machine learning videos. Thanks for watching this tutorial.